I was reading a book just this weekend about one of the things was giving an example of different animals in the animal kingdom and how they just simply know their purpose. They simply know what they need to do out of gut instinct, like you said, that gut, feeling. Um, Certain birds have certain like long beaks and long legs that they're able to go in deep waters, and that's where their livelihood comes from. That's their fish. Whereas other predator animals have the longer teeth and the longer, all these physical um, attributes to their bodies or whatever it is that allows them to get their sustenance from that. And they were drawing parallels how certain people have different talents and different abilities and different things. And even sometimes their body makeup or, the size of their brain, if you will, different things about them allow them to do the kind of job or whatever it is. And it was really talking about that alignment, how our higher power or whatever energy, drove us into this direction to do that. So it's really tying into his, to Baruch's question. And I just thought that if we put this both into a package deal for you, I feel it's going to give some richness to your answer. So let's go first with the higher version, with the higher power, aligning with that higher power.
Well, I'm kind of like you. It's really hard to separate them because I do see them as one as in the same,
Okay.
in a lot of ways, as purpose and mission, right? Like I'm on a mission because a mission can have a variety of purposes depending on the season, that we're going through. But what I love about what you just said about the animals, I say this all the time to people. It's like, we were made a certain way for a reason, right? So humans are the only ones that feel the need to change ourselves. Right. So people are constantly like, oh, my nose is too big. My hair's, like not right. Like we do all these things to change ourselves when really we were born in the exact way we were meant for the work that we came to do, the purpose and mission we're on. And yet we don't want to accept ourselves as is because we're following a norm. I mean, again, the animal kingdom doesn't do that. The cheetah's not sitting there looking up and down, looking the rhino up and down going, well, how come I didn't get a horn in the middle of my head? Like it's not like maybe I can get that surgically put in, and will it look real and realistic?
Right.
I mean, we really spend so much time looking at what we're supposed to be like instead of really capitalizing on what we have. And I do believe that when it comes to relevancy of even what's coming up in us, people say oftentimes, God, I'm having these emotions that just, I can't figure out where they're coming from. Like everything's relevant. It's just a matter of us figuring out how, right? So the feelings we're having, the thoughts we're having, people are always saying, I want to release my ego and I want to do all these. I'm like, wherever you're at, you get to totally embrace that space in the now and work with what is, right? Because if we're not starting from a place of what is, then we're in delusion, right?